And so I believe that you should set non-negotiables in order to avoid just accepting anything. A lot of times in situations that you're not supposed to be in, there's a difference between temporary and forever. And so, like you said, everybody enters our life for a specific thing. I call it, um, people be like, "Oh, you took a L, you took a loss." No, I took a lesson. I learned something
Yeah.
from that, and it was supposed to be in the time frame that it was to teach me what it needed to teach me. And if I don't learn the lesson, I repeat it and pick somebody else just like that person, and that's happened as well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
picked up the same, is a different, human, a different body, a
Same
different name,
traits.
same characteristics, and it's because whatever's in me hasn't learned the lesson and hasn't healed. And
Yeah.
so, for sure, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And what would you say to any woman who may be experiencing that sort of separation anxiety? Sometimes we will accept things into our lives that is not good for us. We know that it's not good for us, but you stay out of comfort, I would say, but some are bold enough to say, I need me back.
Hmm.
What would you say to somebody who is dealing with that situation where they have lost themselves, they're trying to figure things out, they don't know which direction to go, and they feel like it's a turning point in their life and
Mm.
something different needs to happen? What would you say to them?
I would say you
What
for
was your ammo?
you for sure. There needs to be a course of action. You can't just sit there in that. And I think that for me, before my last relationship ended, I was experiencing grief already because I could see the separation and I could see where the paths weren't aligned. And so I just had to, at some point, accept that and ask God to turn my grief into something great. Like, and as I went through the process, I couldn't go back on my boundaries. Like I don't know if I should say this, but
Say it.
I made a decision to live with someone that was not my husband in a time where I'm choosing to be celibate. So how can that turn out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're putting yourself in a position. The Bible says to abstain all appearances of evil.
Yeah.
Even though I was not physically having sex, I still put myself in a situation to where those things could happen, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like I was setting myself up to have not a great experience.
Yeah.
So